A medium that originated in Japan, anime is currently taking the rest of the world by storm and has grown from its humble homegrown roots into a multi-million-dollar powerhouse. Watching this transformation from a medium that could be mistaken for only catering to children to becoming a legitimate source of entertainment for people of all ages, I can't help but feel a genuine sense of joy. At the forefront of anime's rise in popularity are streaming services, and one of the best ones to cater to all your anime needs is Prime Video. I'm ViniiTube, anime lover and YouTuber, and I'm here to guide you through some of the titles included with Prime Video to kickstart your journey with anime. I've personally got a soft spot for vintage anime, so imagine my surprise in 2019 when Dororo, a series based on a manga from half a century ago, got a modern remake. Dororo's a unique story, featuring a samurai protagonist who takes the fight to the demons in a badass quest to regain what was taken from him. But as the lines between our hero and the villains begin to blur, we're forced to question who the real demons are. For those of you familiar with the father of manga, Osamu Tezuka, you'll definitely be interested in Dororo. This dark fantasy is quite different from his most popular work, Astro Boy, but contains a similar exploration of a character reborn in an artificial body. It's a gripping, fantastic tale that takes you through ancient Japan, and you'll lose yourself watching the slick sword wielder fight demons to claim back what's rightfully his. If that's not enough to quench your thirst for adventure, Prime Video also offers one of the best in the hugely popular genre of Viking anime. Enter Vinland Saga. If you're a fan of Prime original fantasy series Vikings, you'll love this epic tale of conquest and adventure. Vinland Saga became one of the most popular anime shows by the end of the last decade, and for a good reason. On the surface, it seems like it could just be a gritty action story with a historical backdrop. But there's complex and unpredictable characters that break the mold of anime tropes and elevate it into an edge-of-your-seat thriller that's also surprisingly educational. You can also see the passion and the love that's been put into the series, with extensive time devoted to historical research and even more on the detailed, beautiful art design. Although it's a fantastical take on the Viking story, the show will blow you away with how viscerally it captures the harshness and struggles of its characters in a strikingly recreated bygone era. But things don't have to always be so serious in anime. Every once in a while, it helps to relax with something that's relatable while at the same time so boldly Japanese in its brand of comedy. Something like Grand Blue. You've probably experienced some variant of the situation Grand Blue's protagonist is in, although maybe without all the diving. Carrying high hopes and dreams for the future, Iori's momentum falters when he finds himself being sucked into the company of the eccentric members of a diving club, which promptly turns his world upside down and underwater. Grand Blue's a hilarious tale of various misadventures, laughs, and crude, crazy fun. So far, I've yet to mention romance. Worry not, as I have the perfect recommendation for you. Wotakoi is a show that revolves around gaming nerds, often referred to as otaku.
何？彼女いるとか？
いませんけど。
でしょうね。お前オタクな上に不愛想だもんね。
It's something lots of viewers can probably relate to because it primarily talks about the hurdles of dating that anime diehards or newcomers might go through.
だから次の彼氏にはオタクってこと絶対に隠し通す。邪魔者は消す。
But don't let the show's playful atmosphere fool you. Beneath its colourful surface lies some biting satire and self-awareness. Ultimately, Wotakoi brings us an entertaining and at times surprisingly sweet take on geeks just trying to play the game of love.
個人イベントで親密度アップを図るっていうやるゲの定石っすね。
Now, if you prefer your romantic anime to be more fantastical and fluffier, how about checking out Boarding School Juliet? The Romeo and Juliet premise of having two lovers separated by hostile factions is nothing new, but this fresh take on a timeless classic became a favourite of mine thanks to the colourful cast of characters, each with their own quirks to help liven up the world. Boarding School Juliet looks exceptionally beautiful, and a lot of that has to do with the sleek scenery and stunningly designed characters. And despite the comedy, it's also got tons of dramatic moments that'll have you coming back for more. And if you're keen to meet any of these wacky and wonderful characters, here's an anime just for you, Recreators. This fascinating story follows ordinary high school student Sota, whose favorite anime character comes to life.
あなたはその僕の見てるアニメのキャラだから。
But soon even more characters start traveling into Sota's world, and both sides will have to work together to save their own realities. With a unique premise, this fantasy series should seriously satiate your desire for action-packed sci-fi anime. I found it an extremely enjoyable ride all the way through, and you'd be missing out by not watching it. Whatever your preferences are, there'll surely be something for you in the world of anime. It's such a vast, magical place, and I'd be glad if this video ignites your journey. What will be your first destination? Comment below and subscribe to Prime Video UK for more videos like this one.